Hello friends, so today I'm gonna show you guys how you can repair a broken LED bulb. So today I have this broken 12 watt screw type LED bulb. Actually previously also I have repaired this, and today also I have partial repaired this thing. And today I'm going to show you guys how you can detect the fault uh, of this bulb in a one way and only in a one section. And if uh, the case is this, you can repair this bulb using this method. So for that, what you gonna need is this type of two jumper cables which you use to connect the circuits in breadboards. And I'm using this very small battery, and this is 23 ampere 12 volts battery. I have been using this for a very long time now, and I'm using this only for this kind of testing purposes. And this haven't drained yet, so very long time means I have using this since nearly from 2017. So you can guess that this is almost 5 years old, and this is still not drained. And I have used this only for this kind of testing purposes. But even though if this is just another pentorch kind of battery, this won't be last for this much time. Even I didn't use this. So I recommend you guys to keep this kind of battery for your this kind of testing purposes. So back to the video. So you need these kind of two jumper cables and this kind of battery, and it's better if you can have this kind of goggles for the protection of your eye. The reason is it's better to have a bottle cap like this, so you can keep the battery on top of it. So if you have, you can use this kind of tweezer, and you can use some soldering lead and this kind of flux to do this project. And definitely you're gonna need soldering iron. So why I'm using this goggles is, when I'm testing these bulbs, the bulb is gonna flash with the some extra brightness, because the lid of this bulb is not present right now. Because to check this bulb, first I have to remove the lid of this bulb. So let me show you that. So this is the lid of the bulb. So usually this comes on top of this. So to check this, I have to remove this. This is very easy to remove. Sometimes there will be a some kind of thermal paste kind of thing. You just have to turn this like this and pull it out, then it will come off. But do this process gently. So so when I'm testing this using this jumper cable and using this wires and battery, this bright light will come to your eyes directly. So to minimize the intensity of the this LED chips, you can use this kind of goggles, because this my goggles is purple color, and the light comes through this is get little bit reduced. So in that way my eyes won't get that much affected with this bright light. So that's the way. So when testing the bulb, this is the method. So first I have to wear this goggles. So give me a minute. So I'm gonna wear these goggles, and then uh, you can put you're gonna need this two wires for this, and uh, like this you can test the bulb. Check when you keep when you put the two terminals of the wires that connected to the battery to the LED chip, whether it's lighting or not. So we don't know the positive and negative terminals of this chip. So if this is not lighting in this direction, you have to reverse the terminals of the wires and put this again. This process can be a little bit tedious, but you have to anyway do this to find out the uh, damaged chips and the good chips. You see, when you find the correct terminals, then you can, when you put this the bulb chip, this chip will lighten up. So now you know the plus and minus, so you can continuously check all the bulbs like this. So when you check all the chips like this, when it comes to the burnout chip, this chip will not lighten up. So you can use a marker pen and put a mark in front of that chip and continue the checking, or one by one. And after you checking all the chips, what you have to do is you just have to remove those chips with a sharpen, this kind of tweezer, or if you have a little knife or kind of thing, you can remove that chip. And using soldering iron, you have to you have to clean the touching surface also, because most of the time when you remove the chip, there will be some two metal pieces left there which was previously soldered. So using soldering iron with the hot tip, you can little bit brush that area with the soldering iron tip, and you can remove those two metal pieces. And then you can see there will be two metallic contact points will be there without any additional layer, because if you just remove this chip and then you check the area, you will find that two metal pieces will be on there. So you have to remove those things, then the terminals will be visible. So then you have to solder another chip to this specific place. But usually if you try to solder this kind of chip to this contact terminals, it will be a really hard work, because when the soldering iron touches this chip, it will burn out. So usually the most easiest thing that you can do is you can buy a 4.7 ohm resistor from an electronic store, and you can solder that resistor to the terminals of that chip. By that way you can fix the LED bulb. And I have seen that some people have to fix this kind of problems, they have short shorten those two contact points by putting some soldering lead into those points, and they connected those terminals. That means you just put a big drop of lead to this place, and the terminals are shorted, and the short circuit will the circuit will short circuited. So this also will solve the problem, but the problem in this kind of method is when you put a big drop of lead to this place, the circuit will shorted, but the voltage that each chip will get is little bit higher than previous situations. So in that case there will be a more probability to this chip to get burned again. So the best way is you have to put a resistor to these terminals, and then the voltage that's supposed to drain through a chip will drain through this resistor. But when you just shorted these two terminals, that process will never happen. So what you have to do is, it's better you can put this kind of 4.7 ohm resistor to this kind of these two terminals, and in that way you can fix this kind of burnout LED bulb circuit. And this method is only valid if the broken part of this bulb is only this LED bulb area. If the inner circuit is broken, then the process is little bit different. So it's better first if you check all the LED bulbs, and if there are any burnout LED chips, then you can replace them and fix the bulb to the holder, and you can check whether this is lightening up. If so, the problem will solve, and if not, most probably there will be a circuit breakdown, and it's a little bit complex thing for this video, so I will explain that in another video. So this is a very simple process, and I hope you understand this process and get the essence of this video. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and I hope you get some kind of knowledge from this video, and it's really easy, and it's very useful video, because no point of throwing this kind of bulb to a garbage without checking this kind of tiny fault, and you can easily fix this kind of fault. So anyway, I hope you get the idea of this video, and thank you, guys. Let's meet with another good video. Thank you.